Cinderella, can you please tell me why we are here once again? Well, Jane is supposed to teach us. She invited us here to her home, and I thought it was a good way. As princesses, we need to be empowered. We need to learn about the skills to live in a jungle. This truly is the best idea you've ever had, Cinderella. Is there an ocean here? Because it calls me. See the light as the sky shines the sea. It calls me. Is there a wonderland here? Where is Jane? Ah. Don't worry, Cindy. She'll show up. I hope you're right. Hey girls, sorry I'm late. I hope I didn't make you guys wait too much though. Oh no, not at all. We were having a chill pill fun time. Yeah. Yeah, Cinderella was totally not worried about you not showing up. Oh, come on, Jasmine. Fine. I was a little worried. It's just, I've never done something like this before, and I don't think most of us have. You can speak for yourself. I've done this several times. I think Pocahontas and I will have to second that. Oh, don't worry, and trust me, you're going to learn a lot from this expedition. You're going to learn a lot. You're gonna grow from this experience. You're going to learn a lot. You're gonna be the best version of yourself. So don't fret about it. Don't fret about it. Don't fret about it. 'Cause you're gonna learn and you're gonna grow from this experience. Say, from this experience. Say. Did this just turn into a musical? Alright, I need you all divided into teams. So this is where we've been put into an expedition. Huh, figures. Well, the plants are really pretty here, not gonna lie. They're really, really gorgeous. I don't understand what we're supposed to learn here, though. Maybe we should just let it go? I mean, we have ventured into the unknown. Whatever monster there is, show yourself! Are you like literally saying lines of songs that you were a part of? Snow White, just let it go. That mirror. That was the mirror the evil queen used to use. There's some inscribings written here. I just don't understand it. I mean, obviously that can be the same mirror my stepmother used against me, right? How would it land up here in the jungle? It says the story of the magic mirror, Snow White. The mirror that had cursed you. Wait, what? The colors of the wind tell me this is going to be interesting. It says, I once used to be a human like everyone else until one day I was cursed and was turned into a talking mirror. It was only then that I was made a complete slave to the aid of my mistress, the evil queen. But the evil queen wasn't always evil. She never always wanted to be evil. She felt left out when her stepdaughter Snow White's father always mentioned how his first wife Ava was better than him. Every single time he did that, it infuriated her, made her feel like she's worthless. And that was when she would come and lament to me. That was when she turned. She planned this revenge. She wasn't always like this. She was once good. She was once a good person. But as it so happens, she lost her way. Snow White, are you okay? Just let it go. It's fine. You never heard that. I didn't know she went through all of that. I just assumed she didn't like me. That must be a lot to take. Hey, it's actually not. Wait, what? I was not expecting that reaction. Me neither. Well, obviously this isn't the best scenario, but it actually helps me cope with myself. For years, I wondered why the evil queen didn't like me. And now, knowing that the reason behind that was simply because she didn't understand me and because she felt like she had a pressure from my father when she didn't, it's better to know that. It's so crazy that a little bit of a miscommunication led to so much damage. And that's why I try to be the best person I can be. So that this kind of miscommunication, these kind of issues, do not happen again. That was so amazing. But the colors of the wind ask, why isn't the mirror enchanted anymore? It says, after the evil queen died, I was freed from my curse. It seems whoever this mirror was is no longer the mirror anymore. We're proud of you, Snow White. Thank you. And if I'm being quite honest, my life led me here. If I wouldn't have faced all the hurdles I did, I wouldn't have met you guys. And that's the biggest reward I can have. Aww, that was so sweet. That was great, Snow White. We all love you. Are you guys sure we're in Tarzan's jungle? Because this feels like far from a jungle. I can tell that for sure. This feels like Wonderland. Oh, this feels like something else. It feels like your home, Belle. It does. Till as old as time, true as it can be. Barely even friends, then somebody ends. It brings back so many memories. It looks exactly like my room. It truly is magical. Do you guys want a bit of a tour? Yeah, sure. That would be so amazing. For the first time in forever, I'll be going through Belle's house. Come along, let's see it. I swear, this typewriter is so much better when you properly use it. I know it feels so crazy right now, but it's so, so good. Huh, figures. Is that Cogsworth up there? It is. Well, I mean, Cogsworth's a human now, but it was. And look, there's Lumiere. This must, but how? Is this exactly what your room looked like? Well, not exactly, but all the books. This is a lot like the Beast's home. The chandelier where we had our first dance together. Looks can truly be deceiving. Huh. What is it, Jasmine? I think all 5 of us here know that firsthand. What do you mean? Think about it. You didn't judge the Beast for his looks. You've realized there was a kind man inside him. Anna fell in love with Hans immediately and realized that you can't trust everyone in this world, but also found Kristoff, someone who she thought was nothing more than a regular Iceman who turned out to be the man of her life. Rapunzel and I fell in love with the street rat and the thief. And Alice, well, she found Wonderland. Even when other people didn't believe her, she needed to believe in herself. In a way, we all fit that bill, don't we? Jane is a pretty witty girl. Do you think that's why she brought us here? Well, if she did, she really succeeded. It seems she really put a lot of thought into who went into which group and who went where. This wasn't actually a jungle expedition, was it? Indeed, it seems like it wasn't. Looks can truly be very deceiving, can't they? They really can. I wonder why we are here. Oh my gosh, look at that. What is that you are seeing? It's Lord Buddha. Oh, what might that be, Ariel? Lord Buddha. It was said that there was once a monk. Well, he was actually a prince. But then he gave away his worldly desires and his worldly positions to lead a life full of solace. One day, when he saw how much his kingdom was suffering, he gave up all the luxuries he had in his life because of seeing the people suffer, and went into meditation. And that was when Buddhism was born, where he talked about the importance of peace and the importance of being one with God, and put forth his values as a person and as an individual. It makes me feel so peaceful and sleepy. Oh, Aurora, this is all complete nonsense. Peace doesn't do anything, violence does. I disagree with you, Merida. That is not true at all. Peace is one of the most important things in the world. I completely disagree with you, Mulan. What does peace do? Peace does absolutely nothing. When your kingdom is in danger, you fight for it. Fighting doesn't always resolve the issue though, Merida, does it? Of course it does. Fighting resolves everything. Is that so? It is. Of course it is. Well, then I must ask you one question. Your mother turned into a bear, which is not an incident I like to talk about much. Thank you very much. I know, but there's a purpose I brought it up. Your mother turned into a bear. How did you solve the issue? By violently killing her? Or by talking it out? When you were not in peace with her, that was what turned her into a bear. And it was finally when you accepted how she looked at you and the fact that you had to change that you were at peace with yourself. Merida, I understand you more than any of these other princesses because I've been where you've been. But I know that peace is most important. Violence can be the answer if there's no other alternative solution. But there's nothing more important than peace. I fought for China because that brought peace to my country. That brought peace to my people. You're right. I guess I never thought of it that way. Lord Buddha might really have a point. Thank you so much, Mulan. You're very welcome. Because remember, the most important things in life are to be loyal, brave, and true. That was so inspiring. I can't. Someone give me a tissue paper. Really was. But wait, do we go back now? I don't know. Jane didn't give us any more instructions. And she just said, stay here for a few minutes and then go back. I suppose we should then. Come along, Aurora. Oh, man. Hey, all of us are back, it seems. Yeah, it seems that is the case. But did any of you actually learn any jungle skills? The colors of the wind say they didn't. Indeed, we really didn't. Alright, Jane, why did you really call us here? We didn't really learn about any jungle skills. There's something more that you're not telling us. Indeed, you are right. There is something more that I'm not telling you. But there's a very specific reason for that. And what might that be, Jane? All three of groups learned something much more valuable than jungle skills today. You learned an aspect about yourself. Snow White, you learned about a reality that you didn't know, a part of your past. But somehow, you realized that that's no longer who you are, and that the past is behind you. That is really powerful. You looked forward to the present. You were able to let go of the pain you had in the past. I suppose you are right. Belle. Belle, you were taken back to a very strong memory of yours. I tried to emulate the room as much as I could to what I knew about you and your story. And you realized that your story is connected to many other people in the world. You realized that there are many other people who have felt the same way that you have and felt a stronger connection to the world. Merida, you always believed that violence or war was the answer, that you had to prove yourself. But you got help from a friend to realize that that's not always true and that that's not always the case. This is what I wanted to teach all of you. It wasn't jungle skills. It was the skills of life. Letting go of the past, sharing a deeper connection with people, and finding peace within yourself. You all passed the test with flying colors. Jane, that is something you really cannot let go. That is something I did learn for the first time in my life forever. Even I can't sleep after hearing that. For lying, I apologize. But this is the truth. And now the truth is in front of you. Oh my gosh, this is so amazing, yeah. You know what's even more interesting though? All of us as princesses still have so much to learn. We have so much growing to do. We have so much ways in which we ourselves need to grow. Thank you, Jane, for showing us that. You're most welcome. Gosh, and I was like, oh my gosh, that was so crazy. I know. Thank you for teaching the princesses this, Jane. And thank you for following exactly what I told you. You're the best. Thank you so much for believing in them, Cinderella. I guess you can say that's what I do. Have a good time talking to them. You won't join us, Jane? Nope. I need to go to the Amazon forest. We are petting gorillas with Tarzan. I'll miss you. I'll miss you too. Bye. Bye, Jane. Oh, is Jane leaving? Yes, she is. We should say goodbye to her. Go ahead. Jane. Cinderella, come and join us. Okay. Yeah, and then that was so crazy, right? That she tested us on that? Yeah, it was. And then it was like, yeah, and then it was like, oh gosh. Oh, thank you to all watching this video. I'll just go to the Amazon forest and then talk. Do like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you all for another wonderful video next time. We wish you all a good time and hope you enjoyed watching this one. Bye. Tarzan, wait! Don't get that seventh gorilla.